struggles, dreading the possibility of my name being mispronounced, nervous that crossing this stage would be over as soon as it started, and I wouldn't stop to take a moment to enjoy it. So let's face it, probably like some of you right now, I was barely paying attention. And I don't blame you, but you have all worked so hard to be here today. And I want to take a moment to make sure we honor that moment that led you here. We're going to celebrate right now, but I need your voices, I need your screams, I need your excitement, I need your celebration. So CU grads, all eyes on me. Listen up, hear the instructions. When I say something that resonates with you, cheer, scream, celebrate. Family, friends in the back, you are invited to do the same. Cheer if you were parenting while in school. Cheer if you are a first-generation American, immigrant, refugee. That's what I love about CU Denver. Cheer if you are the first to graduate in your family. You have literally made history in your family. Cheer if you worked while you were in school. Cheer if you speak another language. Cheer if you had to navigate a global pandemic to graduate. And finally, graduates, this should be the loudest. Let's cheer for our family, the people who held the door open for you, the people who couldn't be here today, who supported you along the way, your spouses, significant others, parents, siblings, your friends, your professors. They supported you in your decision to move your life forward, to move to your dreams. Cheer for those folks. Graduates, did you hear those cheers? This is the family that you've gained while at CU Denver. And the folks in the back, they're your extended family. This collective celebration that each of you will only share with your fellow graduates from CU Denver at this moment. No one in the world will share this moment with you other than the folks wearing a cap and gown. Those decisions that you made every single day have led you here. That has led you here to celebrate your accomplishments. And regardless of our titles, our age, we owe you and have a responsibility to elevate and honor what you've done here today. We prepare you and honor you to take the responsibility of crafting a better world for all of us. You may move into a world that requires your participation in it. And now going forward, you will have many more decisions. Decisions that will continue to shape your lives, the lives of the people on your path, your local community, and yes, even the world. Every single one of you is the binding reality of what every human is owed: the advancement of our community and reflection of the American dream being realized. A dream that will only be crafted and molded by you. a bigger, broader American dream that centers those who live in the margins. An American dream that promises a better life, that is moved, more vivid and colorful regardless of your zip code, your residency status, your race, or religion. It's a dream that is only limited by your imagination. My parents made the decision to move here from Palestine, to realize their American dream, to find security, safety, economic prosperity, the pursuit of happiness. And they realized their American dream, giving all of their children the opportunities not afforded to them because of their heritage, their nationality, their religion. But that is the beauty of the American dream, isn't it? The freedom for you to be the architect of your own American dream, exclusive only to you. Every single generation encounters an event that makes us fundamentally question our purpose, our understanding of our human dignity, how we love each other, and what we owe each other. For me, this event was 9/11. I was a sophomore on the CU campus, and I found myself catapulted into a world that demanded I define and defend my religion and 2 billion people that call it a way of life. It was a time when America was negotiating what it meant to be an American. And I watched as people debated whether I, a first-generation American, Muslim, woman of color from Palestine, belonged in that conversation. That conversation led me to public service, to be the first Muslim, to be the first Arab woman, the first Palestinian ever elected to the Colorado State Legislature, to be unapologetic about who I am, to honor my ancestors, my faith, through my work, through my platform, to use my identity to represent people that have been traditionally underrepresented. Understanding that there is an unfortunate kinship with all marginalized communities, and that it is my right, my duty to uplift, defend, and be their voice. Now you have to decide what that generational defining moment is for you. Is it the fires in our beautiful Colorado mountains caused by the ever-changing climate crisis? Is it the racial reckoning in America after the murder of Elijah McClain, George Floyd, and countless others? Is it, in fact, the global pandemic that has turned our rhetoric about care for each other so toxic? When you leave here today, I hope that your decisions will allow you to bet on yourself, bet on your community. Always back yourself to succeed, understanding that it's okay to fail. Give yourself grace and space, and when you have learned from those moments, you will only be stronger in the spaces that you have the right to be in. How fast you lift yourself up depends on the people you surround yourself with. Remember that communities have the power to heal your pain and restore your belief in yourself. Be curious, be humble, but be fierce. Leave an impression such that people will know your name. And demand that others say your ethnic name correctly. Know that you have had the courage to write your own story, and know that they can do the same. The manifestation of the persona you fantasize to be is not a myth. The events and people that are put on your path will unknowingly be the architects of your fantasy coming true. Go forward. The decisions you make will move you towards your American dream. And we know here Not even a global pandemic will stop you from achieving your dreams and making the world a better place. What I hope that you take away from today is that it is not just a celebration or an achievement of one day. Today is the celebration of hundreds of achievements you've built upon and the decisions you made every single day. I am immensely proud of you. I'm proud to call you my brothers and sisters and family of CU Denver. Be proud of yourselves and celebrate your achievements. Celebrate your dedication to your dreams. And celebrate the incredible opportunities you have ahead of you because you choose to show up. You choose to do the work, and you choose to push yourself. All right, graduates, one more time, all eyes on me. There is one cheer that we have yet to do, and that is for you. Cheer for yourselves because you have done it. Congratulations, class of 2021. You've done it.
Thank you, Representative Judah. And now, University of Colorado Honors and Awards will be presented. The complete text of the awardee citations appears in the digital program. Regent Kroll, will you please escort Barbara Weisky to the award presentation mark to the right of the center podium?
I am pleased to present the Distinguished Service Award to Barbara Weisky. The University of Colorado Denver, Auraria campus, and the broader community have greatly benefited from the leadership, commitment, and vision of two-time CU Denver alumna Barbara Weisky. Throughout her 40-year career and as CEO of the Auraria Higher Education Center from 2009 until her retirement in 2019, Barbara consistently navigated the needs of each institution in an equitable manner to help build a sustainable academic environment in service of our student populations. She was also tenacious in moving local, state, and federal bureaucracies to respond positively to crucial campus needs. Her vision for an integrated higher education landscape with a singular feel took shape in projects such as Campus Neighborhoods. This project leveraged the distinct assets in education and infrastructure that each institution brings to the shared campus. Barbara's sense of humility, cooperation, and enthusiasm enabled her to strengthen CU Denver specifically without sacrificing the immense collective value of the Auraria campus. She was instrumental in advocating for the construction of the Lola and Rob Salazar Student Health and Wellness Center, as well as the North Classroom Building and the Student Commons Building. Barbara's commitment to bolstering the connections among the three institutions and enhancing their shared educational missions illustrates her unwavering dedication to the public good. She understood how important it was for each institution to carve out its own identity without losing sight of the common purpose of the Auraria campus serves. Barbara also used her expertise to advance our city and state, serving as a member of countless visionary and planning task forces and steering committees such as the Downtown Denver Partnership, the International Urban Land Institute, and the Denver Lower Downtown District Board of Directors. She received the University of Colorado Denver Mac Easton Distinguished Alumni Award in the spring of 2020. Her commendations also include the Downtown Denver Impact Award for her role in executing the vision of the downtown area plan. For her achievements in decades of service to the University of Colorado Denver, the Auraria campus, and our state and national communities, it is with sincere gratitude that the Regents of the University of Colorado award Barbara Weisky the Distinguished Service Award.
Thank you. Now it's time for our main event, the conferring of degrees. We will do this in 3 groups. First, doctoral awards and the educational specialists, followed by master's degrees, and finally, baccalaureate degrees. The order of exercise is listed in the ceremony program, which will be available to download on the Commencement website. As the doctoral candidates are named, they will be hooted by their faculty advisors. The appropriate academic deans will congratulate their new graduates, and Chancellor Marks and President Salmon will award the diplomas. The names of the doctoral candidates and educational specialists will be read by Devin Jenkins. Vivian Shu will join him in reading the names of the master's and bachelor's candidates. Audience, please hold your applause until all of the diplomas have been presented. And now, candidates for the degrees Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, and Doctor of Psychology, please arise and move towards stage right in presentation for the holding ceremony. Candidates for the degree of educational specialist, please rise and follow the doctoral candidates. Chancellor Marks, upon the recommendation of the faculties of the Graduate School, the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, the College of Architecture and Planning, the School of Public Affairs, the School of Education and Human Development, and the Business School, and the College of Engineering, Design, and Computing. Deans David Engelke, Pamela Jansma, Nan Allen, Scott Bauer, Barbara Seal, Scott Dawson, Martin Dunn, and Provost Nkuma on behalf of Dean Teskey. They present to you the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Psychology, and Educational Specialist.
Joshua Hughes Martin, Doctor of Education, School of Education and Human Development. William Allen Anderson, Doctor of Education, School of Education and Human Development. Congratulations. No. Yan Pang, PhD, College of Engineering, Design, and Computing. MD Habib Ullah, PhD, College of Engineering, Design, and Computing. Dara Marin Praise, PhD, School of Education and Human Development. (2020) graduate Robin Brandyhoff, PhD, School of Education and Human Development. Roberto Montoya, PhD, School of Education and Human Development. (2020) graduate Amber Nicole Gardner, PhD, School of Education and Human Development. (2020) graduate Lamia Majdi Daoud, PhD, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. (2020) graduate Leah Marshall Haverhalls, PhD, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Channing Elizabeth Tate, PhD, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Jamie Marie Caldwell, EDD, School of Education and Human Development. Paige McAvoy, EDD, School of Education and Human Development. Janet Babb, EDD, School of Education and Human Development. Congratulations. Genya K. Herndon, EDD, School of Education and Human Development. Justine Oates Harrison, EDD, School of Education and Human Development. Diana Lynn Sante, EDD, School of Education and Human Development. Samuel Schneider, EDD, School of Education and Human Development. Bak Pham, PhD, College of Engineering, Design, and Computing. Charlie Merrow, PhD, School of Education and Human Development. Jonathan Wells, EDD, School of Education and Human Development. Gisela Bassani, PhD, Business School. Iman Omar Yahia, PhD, College of Engineering, Design, and Computing. Alan Hamilton Kennedy, PhD, School of Public Affairs. Aziz Al-Hassan, PhD, College of Architecture and Planning. Anne Folan, Saidi, School of Education and Human Development. Paula Bañuelos, EDD, School of Education and Human Development, 2020 graduate. Trevor Hallock, PhD, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Thank you. And now presenting our Specialist in Education degree, 2020 graduate, Alicia Spencer Deselms. Just go straight, guys.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Colorado, Denver, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these candidates the designated degree, Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Psychology, and Educational Specialist, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereof. I welcome you to the community of scholars. Marshall Darbaheshti, will you now present the candidates for the master's degrees?
Thank you, Chancellor Marks. Now, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Media, Dean Lawrence Captain presents the candidates for Master of Science. Candidates for the master's degree from the College of Arts and Media, please step forward.
David Arias.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Dean Pamela Jansma presents candidates for Master of Arts, Master of Humanities, Master of Integrated Sciences, Master of Science, Master of Social Science. Candidates for master's degrees from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, please step forward.
Miriam Miranda.
Marlena Faye Harwood.
Alyssa Daly.
Stephanie Valencia Gaita.
Janelle Watson.
Matt Cohen.
Nikolai Berkey.
Maggie Gillard.
Samuel Blake.
Mesbah Najifi.
Jacqueline Hope Staley.
Fatima Dickerson.
Byron Vargas.
Tyler Samora.
Cisloni Beauchamp Perez.
Juan Moria.
Ruwan Tuame Sawaged.
Caitlin Tenaik.
Noha Alansari.
Reggie English.
Jonathan Solis Favela.
Maria G. Saldana.
Jonathan Perkins.
Marta Ramos.
Maha Al-Shutair.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Architecture and Planning, Dean Nan On presents the candidates for Master of Architecture, Master of Urban Design, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Urban and Regional Planning, and Master of Science in Historic Preservations. Candidates for master's degrees from the College of Architecture and Planning, please step forward.
Allison Quinones.
Nikisha Trishna Mistry.
Victoria Sanderson.
Jade Kruger.
Bridget Keating.
Isra Fakrudran.
Katie Leanne Squire.
Chelsea Garrick.
Valerie Cooper.
Fiorella Kirvardi.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Public Affairs, Provost Constancio Nkuma presents to you the candidates for Master of Criminal Justice and Master of Public Administration. Candidates for master's degrees from the School of Public Affairs, please step forward.
Before we go on, we have a few more masters from the College of Architecture and Planning. Valerie Anna Presley. Aiden Johan. Jordan Bridgman.
From the School of Public Affairs,
Upon
Katie
the-
Melinda Walsh.
Sean Settle.
Jillian Jablonski.
Raven Simone Chavez.
Bianca Fisher.
Samantha Marie McCoy Pollock.
Soraya Latif.
Nicholas Carlson.
Susan Kim.
Tommy Brennan.
Anna Weiss.
Jason Mitchell Graham.
Katie Starcevich.
Claire Finn.
Karen Villar Rodriguez.
Adrian Elizabeth Cordes.
Manuelito Santisteban.
Hillary Haskell.
Kara Gar.
Hyunsik Kim.
Connie Yu.
Youngsu Kim.
Madeline Portaro.
Sejong Park. Addie Ramirez.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Education and Human Development, co-interim deans Scott Bauer and Barbara Seal present to you the candidates for Master of Arts and Master of Science in Education. Candidates for master's degrees from the School of Education and Human Development, please step forward.
Kelly L. Webb.
Lorelei Paczynski.
Eric Michael Seaborn.
Sophie Falkenborg.
Jennifer Talbot.
Francisco Gallegos.
Cynthia Lavanchi.
Caitlin Fitch.
Susanna Evans.
Ludette Bierhanu.
Tiffany Lynn Goodman.
Penny Wyman Potts.
Chelsea Warner.
Michelle Kathleen Murray.
Rachel Dickens.
Emily Ann Johnson.
Samantha K. Roberts Benner.
Brittany Horton.
Emma Rose Daner.
Justine Ellen Castaneda Bristol.
Kelsey Lynn Roberts.
Danae Lynn Rosato.
Kimberly Kuhn.
Emily Reagan.
Virginia Marie Henshin.
Jennifer Kim Bates.
Tanya Fregoso Soto.
Rachel Laverne Wilcox.
Christopher Gordon Schmitz.
Daniel Isa.
Wendy McKinney.
Lindsay Habine.
Cassie Mullen.
Danielle Borum.
Marissa Johnson.
Christina Jean Posick.
Joseph Ackerman.
Anahita Mahmoodian.
Monica Smiley.
Margaret Jones.
Casey Grine.
Nina Miller.
Mackenzie Marie Turl.
Karen Riken.
Sandra Janine Schaefer.
Marcia Marquez.
Laura Christine Lawrence.
Xavier Allen Brown.
Dixie Lynn Calvilles.
Stanley B. Richardson.
Victoria Menard.
Melanie Schreiner.
Nikki Willis.
Fallon Newman.
Laurel Orchidi.
Richard Allen Johnston.
Nicole Rue.
Timothy Jennings.
Aaron Smith Warren.
Ashley Raven Woodward.
Alma Arellano.
Candace Blake.
Nancy Gonzalez.
Deborah Ann Kuski.
Valerie Cora Martin.
Andrea Renee Balster.
Amy Lee Velasquez.
Chelsea Marie Tattershaw.
Janice Colette Vogelsberg.
Dana Vanderhoven.
Mandy Fernandez.
Leah Kuntz.
Michelle Coombs.
Crystal Zoe.
Matthew Ryan Smith.
Brooklyn Bradshaw Springer.
Marielle Grenade Willis.
Juanita Christine Puga.
Emily Lane.
Savannah Gabrielle Zoe Valdez.
Kayla Dye-Headley.
Sonia Lee Riffel.
Joan Teresa Shunk.
Haley Catherine Bonin.
Brenda Moreno Negrete.
Andrea Sarah Canove.
Elizabeth Ledesma.
Jessica Waguspak.
Sarai Saracay Peña.
Ashley Galden.
Elizabeth Ryan.
Ramel Cancino Penular.
Bradley Cole.
Chelsea Smith.
Fariha Noor.
Emily Alicia Archuleta.
Silvia Urdangaray.
Rachel Miller.
2020 graduate Carrie Herring.
Aubrey Bailey.
Annie French Mack.
Danielle Pooks.
Belinda Yiman Yu.
Allison Marie Fernbach.
Rebecca Merritt Smith.
Ursula Marie Duran.
James Wade Stetson.
Noko Asai Tamjak.
Ariel Lishen Gwyneth Gorski.
Paige Taylor.
Jessica Conklin.
Chris Emmanuel.
Catherine Mackey McCall.
Brandy Thorman.
Lauren Beatrice Heck.
Abby Newcomb.
Whitney Bartkey.
Catherine Kelly.
Tucker Carlson Ellsworth.
Lori Janasuski.
Devin Doggett.
Shannon Marie Brennan.
Glenn Hoban.
Anna Marie Mills.
Darren Malia.
Regina Quintana Carnes.
Amanda Potter.
Olga Melendez Cordero.
Lauren Marie Coombs. Lindsay Emery. And Rachel Morgan Kokenauer.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the business school, Dean Scott Dawson presents to you the candidates for Master of Business Administration and Master of Science. Candidates for master's degree from the business school, please step forward.
Kara Daniels.
Logan Flood.
Anna Doreen Skidmore.
Mitch Sagehorn.
Brett Shager.
Rocky Frank Michelson Jr.
Modibo Samake.
Claire Picor.
Edward Taylor.
Julia Lomas.
Adam J. Adler.
Joe Riss.
Mario Amicarelli.
Christian Alexander Andrade.
Karishmia Kaur.
Drew Teese.
Laura Hincapie.
Charo Alawudi.
Hung Ton.
Jessica Marie Ralston.
Sumit Jain.
Tony Mika.
Ryan Ayers.
Liliana Pascal.
Jenny Zhao.
Laurel Bruce.
Lydia Elaine Kellogg, who will be presented her diploma by her mother, Dr. Deborah Kellogg, faculty in the business school.
Mansi Gupta.
Emily Wagoner.
Lindsay Sienski.
Erin Ashley Loudon.
Geeta Marahata.
Tara Geary.
Liwei Dai.
Tomer Benjamin Laufer.
Eric Kwansi Ahankora Asante.
Matthew Collins.
Bianca Quintana.
Alyssa Farrell.
Samuel Barhanu Bagali.
Alexandra Rosgoni.
Jayla Aisata Ba.
Megana Madikunta.
Mohandas Palachaha.
David A. Nicholson, Jr.
Colby Ray McDonald.
Haibo Jo.
Brian Lee.
Casey Moore.
Meg Shine.
Kyle Vander Vet.
Baran Yildiran.
Aaron Lee Warner.
Shivali Aurora.
Aunurang Lahon.
Surabi Kenny.
Nelson Justy.
Alvin Bune.
Annika Jessen.
Gustavo Garcia Mulero.
Brandon Mason Raup.
Janet Doan.
Gerling John.
Jonathan Nufio.
Denise Renee Gonzalez.
Anna Claudia Ventillari. Wilman Noe. Stanley Bathina. Brian Swenson. John Xavier Kroll. Lavan Kumar. Madursi Chavali. Ganga Basnat Dakal.
So once you get to event card, you can always do an and on the end to second that in, and then make sure you're showing the card comment.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering, Design, and Computing, Dean Martin Dunn presents to you the candidates for Master of Engineering and Master of Science. Candidates for master's degrees from the College of Engineering, Design, and Computing, please step forward.
Jung Yu Miao,
Kasem Khatib,
Matthew Breeds,
Muhammad Al-Eid,
Kimberly Baker Knutson,
Lowell Hiron,
Omolo Harrison Onditi,
Vishwas Rahandra Gaikwad,
Peter Hibala,
Varun Kamar Yaya Mansu,
Matthew Menard,
Henry Tan,
Yalda Nael,
Maya Levant Woods,
Kyle O'Hearn,
Louis Michael Benson,
Jesse Hansen,
Ruchita Venkatachi, and Akashara Madhurluri.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Colorado, Denver, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these candidates the master's degrees specified, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereof. Congratulations. Marshal Darbaheshti, let us proceed to the candidates for baccalaureate degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Media, Dean Lawrence Captain presents to you the candidates for Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Fine Arts. Candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Media, please step forward.
Philip Quintana,
Alexis Ramirez,
Elizabeth Stout,
Annabelle Cohen,
Joe Rousel,
Natalia Gabriela da Silva,
Joseph Russell Wilkins IV,
Mariana Alexandria Ramirez Jimenez,
Areli Diaz Reyes,
Lucas Lesnensky, John Lee,
Alec Boone,
Noah Fythen,
Jordan Lopez,
Kylie Ray Ludwig,
Destiny Bowman,
Leanne Nicole Hohola,
Ana Isabel Orduna Mancera,
Ethan Ginsberg Margot,
Ben Gracie,
Noah Luke Segura,
Francesca Valentin,
John Muldoon,
Houston Reese Slade,
Margaret Wren Cease,
Christine Figursky,
Adam Cabrera,
Jonathan Broncuccia,
Kelsey Allen Baruman,
Aisha Mathis,
Melissa Yarbrough,
Emily Peters.
Terry Grace. Stephanie Jordan. William Keeley. Naftali Pazu Rodriguez. And Fabi Ola. Panis.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Dean Pamela Jansma presents to you candidates for Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science. Candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, please step forward.
Paige Unger.
Lita McDonald.
Logan Marie Torres.
Kelper Maurer Alcala.
Leslie Besanilla.
Catalina Lozano.
Bashir Maliki.
Ariana Davis.
Sid Nelson.
Kevin Castro Vital.
Cameron Casillas.
Rachel Elizabeth Albin Davis.
Emily Warmington.
Justin Marshall Chipman.
Maria Crippen.
Emily Emerson.
Mason Robert James.
Josh Berggren.
Lisa Cornelius.
David Henry Lawrence Bennett.
Mercedes Gomez.
Amy Elizabeth Vermette.
Danielle Dillon.
Suha Tifor.
Zain Mudassar.
Ashley Blanca Correa.
Marina Rahmani.
Deanna Ching.
Basel Huer Alduin.
Emily Vasquez.
Hiba Ahmed.
Mia Air.
David Huang.
And Ronique Anderson.
Ramila Mametova.
Sang Yui Do.
Nimra Saeed.
Leah Miosevic.
Aisha Shahid.
Shelby Michelle Karstens.
Alexander Doe.
Ginger Annette Garcia.
George Edward Schmitz.
Lene McKinney.
Olivia Carolina Stefancic.
Dara Amit.
Jordan Elizabeth Conrad.
Emily Rosales.
Piper Schirkenbach, 2020 graduate.
Emily Rampolo.
Sena Yusuf Bushura, 2020 graduate.
Allison Weum.
Alexander Dmitry Semyonov.
Marcus Robinson.
Regina Kelbel.
Dylan James Cantrell.
Ashley Duberstein.
Michelle Hernandez.
Ismael Villegas.
Paige Oakshott.
Ashlyn Wilder Weddington.
Feng Hua Nguyen.
Justin Schrader.
Daisy Sanchez.
Kevin Tran.
Adam Greenhut.
Jessica Mills.
Eric Wooten.
Corey Allison Withers.
Sabrina Kopala Krishnan.
Sophia Sawaged Rowe.
Jeremy Bonigfacius Guatom.
Meryl Sawaked.
Eli Magdiel Carmago Marquez.
Joshua Kuhlman.
Jennifer Grooms.
Julia Hoffman.
Karen Reisner.
Laura Weber.
Gemma Fink.
Scott Brown.
Jacob Dalton Marsing.
Matthew Saavedra.
Theodoros Ibrahim.
Raquel Vargas Peña.
Mark Strasser.
Melanie Utsumi.
Christian Stout.
Khadija Murad.
Lupita Yolanda Contreras Porras.
Mariana Day Cooker.
Vincent Nalon.
Jaylene Jordan Urdialis.
Catherine Ann McBride.
Morgan Burns.
Esther Alice Serrata.
Victoria Cassandra Martinez.
Daniela Maria Santa Cruz.
Desiree Toussaint.
Michaela Almeida Ladislo.
Jimmy Nguyen.
Christina Brown.
Eddie Panklang.
Carol Jessenia Combs.
Bridget Pikarski.
Selma Moreno.
Anya Vivian.
Zipporah Ashley Fredestin.
David Lauritsen Carroll.
Jordan Natoli.
Nori Wa Rickaby.
Jessica McQuaid.
Megan Lynn Zawaki.
Dane Winter.
Brooke Megan Prentice.
Sarah Manassi.
Samuel Robert Lowry.
Colin Simmons.
Hugh Tong.
Nor Awad.
Abraham Sanchez.
Michaela Cameron Cardinal.
Ismael Bosch Bello.
Brianna Harrelson.
Zoe Eliana Case.
Nicholas Vincent.
Ortiz Tiseglo.
Taylor Diebert.
Dursa Sultania.
Marilyn Gabriela Novales.
Kenneth Wilson III.
Jamie Sutliff.
Ivan Itzel Garcia.
Sydney Vesh.
Ashley Monica Martin.
Farida Zakaria.
Bradford Emmerich.
Kelly Sevier.
Brittany Nichelle Melendez Wynn.
Amy Veda.
Tiffany Gail Tayag Higgins.
Shannon Lee Denham.
Perry Sandusky.
Jasmine Salas de la Paz.
Tula Grimmett.
James Kenneth Smith, Jr.
Tao Min Nguyen.
Samantha Duran Machuca.
Samantha Myers.
Maya Garcia de Herrera.
Hannah Mariam Nakib.
Christopher Graham.
Emily Sien Warsavage.
Jalen Denise Hodge.
Megan Andrich.
Andrea Jocelyn Jimenez Arellano.
Diane Alvarez.
Jorge Gutierrez.
Haven Himmighofer.
Anthony Rubalcaba.
Mary Agnes Felicitas Fonstock.
Eduardo Arnilas.
Tiffany Bortiaka Borte Doku.
Frank Henry Wally V.
Sion Berhanu Gemechu.
Hunter Turbine.
Rachel Ann Parsons.
Dylan Washko.
Ana Marta Bacaera.
Alexia Smith.
Beatrice Casco.
Miguel Burnell.
Timothy Wynn.
Daniel Hinojosa.
Sung Hle.
Kira Nicole Boatwright.
Hayden Cook.
Annie Collins.
Robert Pedragon.
Braden Walker.
Skylar Vernell.
Austin Wesley Parsons.
Hunter Lauren Ernest.
Christine Caroline Malagon.
Omar Khan.
Brian Garcia.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Kelly Rose Gilmartin.
Kiera Tanisha Smith.
Lauren Idy Lopez Ota.
Gila Lucidity Roya Chamambahar.
Angelina Vangsarapan.
Adrian Alexander Hood.
Jordan Adams.
Corey Elizabeth Campbell.
Hadley Ann Carper.
Anisa Sarayeva Moreno.
Veronica Ramos.
Chloe Elizabeth Guerin.
Sydney Morawick.
Farnaz Kargazadeh.
Anna Hillary.
Melissa Marie Lakembi.
Elizabeth Marmarjelo Salas.
Thomas Fout.
Jairo Lorenzia Jairo Garcia.
Ashton Morell.
Laura Green.
Madison Gomez.
Sean Michael Skaggs Rowley.
Jocelyn Garza.
Tara Gilbert.
Aisha Patil.
Gregory Young.
Matin Sinai.
Devaney Boland.
Yasmin Al-Haddad.
Niyat Fasohaini Bayene.
Judy Saldana.
Maria Morenas Campuzano.
Carlene Marie Perez. Great.
Kinsey Marie Cahill.
Nathan Lang Keeley.
Mohammed Abbas.
Michelle Laureano Garibaldi.
Elsmerada Frias.
Mariah Corbin.
Phelan Scheidemann.
Abby Shea.
Phelan Ayayelo.
Saeed Nasser Alifari.
Ian Lata.
Clint Cavey.
Quillen Werner.
Zelina Ferguson.
Sophia Jaman Young.
Adam Clay Reeves.
Brianna Ibarra.
Matthew James Newkirk.
Mariah Rose Garduno.
Thank you.
John Thacker. Kayla R. Reina Munoz. Eve Guess. Christelle Hannah Gonzalez Meaje. Yeah, sorry. Melina Dimas. Aaron Kwan. Lana Aladdin Aziz. William Flug. Muravel Mukher Mulua. Luis Acosta. Rashed Abdullah Alamari. Alondra Montanas. And Guadalupe Aguilar.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Architecture and Planning, Dean Nan Allen presents to you candidates for Bachelor of Science. Candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Architecture and Planning, please step forward.
Ricardo Gonzalez Perez.
Andrew Asai.
Lisa Fernanda Olivas Galaviz.
Jesus Corona Rodriguez.
Ayong Lee.
Luis Melendez.
Macianne Corona Wolstein.
Antonio Luna Brinken.
Alejandro Villegas.
Alan Perez Villanueva.
Majed Al-Marzuki.
Kathy Salcido.
Hassan Salman,
Alcaetzeli Rivera,
Ward Al-Moshawar,
Sabrina Islam,
Alfredo Loya,
Hugo Estrada Jr.,
Mason Wilson,
Adrian Miramontes,
2020 graduate Jose Felix Quiñones,
Pamela Gal Mendiola Guillento,
Sarah Bamejris,
Felix Chan,
Maha Akhazan,
Alvin Sarfo Ameya,
Sarah Hossam Carusa,
Jesse Nordman,
Stephanie Rosales Cabral,
Chander Rasmussen,
Mariam Al-Kashman,
Dylan C. Sanger,
Rachel Laurel,
Saeed El-Kahatani,
Emily Jane Smith,
Tabit Al-Sharani,
Cheyenne Hawken,
Shireen Almatar,
Kara Elizabeth Admire,
and David Paul Roberts.
Connor Jordan, John Spano, and Zachary Huff.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Public Affairs, Provost Constancio Nkuma presents to you the candidates for Bachelor of Arts. Candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the School of Public Affairs, please step forward.
Sunny Garcia,
Tabitha Gormley,
Sarah Elizabeth Pasley,
Brianna Marissa Berrigan,
Hannah May Marie Schinninger,
Pamela Ann Winders,
Berta Maria Barraza Chavez,
Ingrid Lopez,
Kenya Serna,
Noel Leah Romero,
Sam Urmanita,
Hannah May Hike,
Isa Mohammed Al-Gharib,
Aliyah Diamond Martinez,
Jack Gilmartin,
Quinn Nguyen,
Zachary Ryan DeBolt,
Kendall Muriel Johnson,
Joseph Flores,
Jessica Santos,
Isabella Diamond Galvadon,
Jennifer Diaz Flores,
Daisy Barrios,
Nancy Garcia, Philip Schuyler Parkinson,
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Education and Human Development, co-interim deans Scott Bauer and Barbara Seal present to you the candidates for Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. Candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the School of Education and Human Development, please step forward.
Carolina Lechuga.
Danny Nicole Cuellar.
2020 graduate Devin Doggett.
Andrea Carolina Kaplan.
Alyssa Marie Mater.
Sarah Lorraine Gonzalez.
Tatiana Billiard.
Alexis Dawn Wine.
Ariana Conferina Torres.
Leira Guadalupe Bello.
Michael Flynn Pleashaw.
Jessica Lee DeRimmer.
Shelby Alexandria Vorshak.
Taylor Reed Cole.
Tara Susan Gailey.
Carla Correa Martinez.
Ileana Lily Rusk Schmitz.
David Montes.
Isabela Rosales.
Dallas Davis.
Ni Tuet Lu.
And Callie Craig.
Megan Matos. Tessa Serrano. Morgan Lee Miller. And Ariela Garcia.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the business school, Dean Scott Dawson presents to you the candidates for Bachelor of Science. Candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the business school, please step forward.
Holly Ann Hufford.
Amy Mustafa Huri.
Chloe Jones.
Daniel Sebastian Gomez Acosta.
William Bray Cardoso Jacobson.
Mary Kennedy.
Kayla Drinkard.
Cody Birch.
Christian Hagerty.
Nicole Betty Bowe.
Aloha Hoppin.
Samantha Rodriguez.
Ginger Marie Kloska.
Sorry, no. Samantha Rodriguez.
Monique Ford.
Monica Jamila Booya.
Stephen Franiak.
Abel Aguilera.
Peter Heineman.
Brandon Leal.
Alexander Unbehagen.
Michael Oda.
Alexander Chuchupalov.
Usam Marina.
Cristina Beltran.
Judith Ojo.
Brandon Dan Fanning.
Jessica Devendorf.
Julian Jackson.
Philip Nafis.
Gamachu Geshu.
Caitlin Nayan.
Paul Huntington.
Evan Shantz.
Paul Ang Win.
Nicolas Cornejo.
Zachary Win.
Richardson Dam.
Hussein Alanizi.
Amanda
Eugene-
Yusel Helguero.
Yu Jin Byun.
Ethan Bowie.
Caitlin Krause.
Lizette Ornelas Moreno.
Bryn Marie White.
Miles Eddy.
Blake Michael Kruthupt.
Anna Judith DeLeon Pedrosa.
Anthony Kenneth Richard Meads.
Timothy Burke.
Nicolás Rico Serrano.
Robbie Lynn Gerster.
Farai Patience Mupandi.
Cameron Gibson.
Diego Mota.
Daniel Mark Carvalho.
Silvia Pasaseo.
Azizbek Kunav.
Adrian McCaslin.
Andrew Nguyen.
Khalid Khalil Alemadi.
John Albert Castaneda.
Mishari Al-Marzuki.
Tai Trung.
Brandon Meanchop.
Adolfo Jaicabo Flores.
Maya Sosa.
Ishan Sarna.
Mohammed Mohsin.
Utsab Lamsal.
Daniel De Luna Morfin.
Pragat Besnet.
Cameron Gonzalez.
Tony Silvanovich.
Leonardo Armas.
Haley Ray Jacobson.
Grace Yee.
Anita Voskovy.
Leslie Orozco Perez.
Fatima Rosales.
Danielle House.
Jackson Brockway.
Alexa Conrad.
Alexa Alverson.
Lauren Motazadi.
Brandon Pongvu.
Veronica Postalski.
Edward C. Trujillo.
Ali Sultan Al-Kubaisi.
Justin John Stuckman.
Khalifa Mohammed Al-Hameli.
Enrica Cepede.
Killian Donovan.
Adsi Vega.
Maxwell Schwartz.
Jesse Santos.
Ashley Renee Dodero.
Vader Alali.
Jasmine Garcia. Congratulations, Chris.
Khaled Abdulwahab Alawadi.
Paris Smeal.
Kenda Nabil Azayed.
Hao Chen.
Michael Vestal.
Min Lee.
Luis Gabriel Rodriguez Herrera.
Kai Yu Yan.
Nick Regan.
Wei Wei Wang.
Eric Solorzano Atencio.
Mercedes Vela.
Matthew Reyna.
Tylon Wright.
Angelo Powell Sharp.
Mona Jawad Jabr.
Ahmad Al Sumait.
Tyler Richard Watson.
Mohammed Al Kubasi.
Crystal Kincaid.
Mohammed Fahad Al Hohani.
Miriam Majid.
Majid Al Hohani.
Sanait Johannes.
And Fad Al Rahaje. Sorry.
Alex Pantarangzi. And Shanika Jules.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering, Design, and Computing, Dean Martin Dunn presents to you the candidates for Bachelor of Science. Candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the College of Engineering, Design, and Computing, please step forward.
Marcorios Ibrahim.
Zachary Cromer.
Jordan Akins.
Jaime Rodriguez Cervantes.
Craig Higgins Jr.
Sadek Baker.
Javier Romero.
Mohammed Edgam.
Amy Swan Lan Win.
Dina Bloshenko.
Ryan Ellis.
David Arthur Carson.
Laureen Viloria.
Erin Christine Kelly.
Enkbileg Sukabater.
David Crooks.
Tyler Lim.
Mark Robert Jessic.
Jared Keelan.
Ethan Walton.
Connor Wilson.
Robert Michael Rivera.
Harold Ordonez.
Raven O'Rourke.
Tucker Weiss.
Faisal Mohammed Al-Aj Ami.
Ali Al-Qabandi.
Mohammed Ibrahim Al-Ali.
Brian Heckman.
Nosir Almud Ari.
Jeremy Gage.
Dakil Al-Ajmi.
Ryan Christopher Kent.
Abdulatif El Awadi.
Mansour Zaid Rashid Al Naimi.
Hamad Al-Sakabi.
Ryan Sabunchi.
Faisal Al-Dehani.
Ariel Lafuente.
Jasem Mohammed Jamal.
Now? Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Colorado, Denver, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon each of these candidates their respective baccalaureate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereof. Congratulations. Woo! Graduates, you will forever have the unique distinction of having graduated in the midst of one of the most challenging times in recent memory. Not just a global pandemic, but a national reckoning with systemic racism, an economic slump, and a politically charged climate. Not only have you survived these challenges, you've thrived. And as you look back on having lived through this tumultuous moment in history, I hope you'll remember those qualities that pulled you through: your adaptability, your creativity, your perseverance, and just sheer determination, especially when you're going to need them again. So whether your next step is returning to a career or building your first one, we hope that you're able to use the knowledge and the skills and the tools that you've gained at CU Denver to become a change maker within the communities that you find yourself a part of. Today, you're joining more than 110,000 CU Denver alumni who live in over 100 different countries and who are shaping the social and the economic and the political landscape of our world. And they are the mayors and the architects and the nurses and artists and professors and police and engineers, et cetera, CEOs. They are making a difference, and I know that you're going to make a difference as well. And as the pandemic has shown to all of us, sometimes our plans shift in ways that are beyond our control. And my hope for each of you is that you find the place where your talents and your passions come together, because it is in that space, that place, that the spirit and the grit and the commitment that you've already demonstrated here at CU Denver will allow you to live a life filled with purpose and meaning. And I just want to tell you that it's been our true pleasure to be your partner in this leg of your educational journey. And I want you to know that we treasure and value your presence and the many ways that you've contributed to our university. And we can't wait to see how far you go and the difference that you make. So it's the point in the ceremony where it's our tradition to read the charge that the late university president, George Norland, addressed to the graduating class of 1935. And Dr. Norland was a professor of Greek at CU from 1899 to 1942. And for 23 of those years, he served as president of the university. And the library that he helped us plan during that time now bears his name. And while at CU, President Norland was an eloquent champion of democracy and human equality during a time of serious threat to those principles across the nation and the world. And in 1924, the governor of Colorado reportedly took daily offers from the KKK, which controlled the legislature. One of those orders was that President Norland was to rid the faculty of all Catholics and Jews. Norland refused, and the university received limited funds that year. And in the early 1930s, President Norlin was an early and vocal critic of Hitler's Nazi regime. He devoted his career to two great causes: the life of the mind and the love of this university. And his devotion is heard in this 1935 charge, which closes all CU graduations and will be given to you today by Regent Callie Renison. Graduates, would you please rise?
You are now certified to the world at large as alumni of the university. She is your kindly mother, and you, her cherished sons and daughters. This exercise denotes not your severance from her, but your union with her. Commencement does not mean, as many wrongly think, the breaking of ties and the beginning of a life apart. Rather, it marks your initiation, in the fullest sense, into the fellowship of the university. As bearers of her torch, as centers of her influence, as promoters of her spirit. The university is not the campus, not the buildings on the campus, not the faculties, not the students of any one time, not one of these or all of them. The university consists of all who come into her and go forth from her halls, who are touched by her influence and who carry on her spirit. Wherever you go, the university goes with you. Wherever you are at work, there is the university at work. What the university proposes to be, what it must always strive to be, is represented on its seal, which is stamped on your diplomas, a lamp in the hands of youth. If its light shines not in you and from you, how great is its darkness? But if it shines in you today and in the thousands before you, who can measure its power? With hope and faith, I welcome you into this fellowship. I bid you farewell, only in the sense that I pray you may fare well. You go forth, but not from us. We remain, but not severed from you. God go with you and be with you and us.
Graduates, you may be seated, but just for a moment. Thank you, Regent Renison. Few of us reach the type of achievements that we're celebrating today without the support of family and friends. And I'm sure every single graduate in this room would agree that they couldn't have come this far without the love and the assistance and, in many cases, the sacrifices of these special people. So I would like to ask our graduates to stand and face our guests and show your appreciation for all that they have done to get you to this day. Okay, it's time for that simple but super satisfying tradition, undergraduates. You can move your tassels from the right to the left side of your mortarboards, signifying the completion of your studies. Woo! So to all of our undergraduates, as well as our master's and our doctoral degree recipients, our heartiest congratulations on your achievements. Welcome to the ranks of CU Denver alumni. So this concludes our program today, and would the audience please remain in your seats as the platform party and as our graduates march out to the rousing good music of the Claim Jumpers. Thank you so much for being with us today.
magic charms of you. Beside me here beneath the blue, I dream of love is coming true. Within our desert caravan, within our desert caravan, within our desert caravan.